20 years ago, the world was blessed with something that millions of children in my generation grew up with. And I have to say, it's all because of this series that really got me into gaming. Yes, I played a lot of Mega Man growing up, also some Sonic, and Mortal Kombat was really technically the beginning, but nevertheless, the one game series that really kick-started my love for this hobby, pastime, whatever you want to call it, was indeed Pokemon. And I gotta say, I still love this franchise to this day. What's up, everybody? My name is Ace, and welcome to my Pokemon Retrospective to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. Now, just so you guys know, I'm a little sick, and this video is unscripted as I am currently working on the next script for my review. And I wanted to kind of share with you guys my personal history with Pokemon and how I grew up with it and how it's still a main staple in my life today. Now, my gaming history is kind of muffled in my head. I know for a fact that I played Sonic, Mega Man, Mario, and definitely Mortal Kombat. Those are the games that I remember playing the most growing up, but those were only if the home console was working, or if my friend was available, or we went bowling. Pokemon was really the start of my gaming career, and I have to thank my parents for that, because for one of my birthdays I got a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Crystal. Now, that's not exactly where it starts out, but gaming wise, I started with the second generation of Pokemon, and it's still my favorite generation now today. No, Pokemon for me started with the anime, with Ash getting Pikachu, Bulbasaur, catching Caterpie, and then letting Butterfree go. Why did you let him go? And eventually you let Charizard go. Pidgeot. What the fuck, Ash? I understand Charizard wanted to get stronger, and God forbid, I don't even remember what happened with Pidgeot. I think he had to protect someone? I don't remember. It was on Saturday mornings on WB Kids that really got me into Pokemon, and I would watch reruns of the series over and over again, and eventually it would lead up to the Pokemon movie, which showed off Meryl for the first time, I believe, which was called Pika-Blue. That circulated around my school for a little bit too. I didn't buy it because it didn't really look like Pikachu to me, but still. It's safe to say that the anime was really like the big thing that got me into Pokemon, and I feel like that was a lot too. Because the best part about Pokemon is that one person could hate the games as much as they want, but they still love the anime. Vice versa with the card game, which I also got into, and was basically like crack in school. You see, in my school, cards weren't allowed, like nothing. People thought that was gambling when it's just a harmless card game. You get caught with these, your ass was suspended. I'm not kidding. At least that was in my school. But see, Pokemon, I stopped collecting cards around middle school, and I recently got back into it when they reintroduced, some of the new characters into the game. Like, now they have a dragon typing, which is weird to me. Honestly, kind of cool to see that this whole series can branch out to several different audiences. You could hate video games, but you could love the TV show or the card game. It's just, Pokemon, man. Pokemon. That's just insane to think. I'm 22. I'll be 23 this year, and Pokemon literally came out when I was but a wee lad. What's a wee lad? Now back to Pokemon Crystal. When I was growing up, the Game Boys were fine, but the cards were not. I still won't understand that. I could get away with playing my game in class because one of my teachers thought it was a calculator. But don't ask how I didn't fail. That I'm just that good. I played Pokemon Crystal a lot. I eventually got Silver and Gold, and I played those to death. I started over multiple times, all testing out every single team that I could. And then I realized that there was a game beforehand, thanks to my friend, who only had red. And it was from then on that I discovered that, yeah, I'm going on the right path, that I discovered that there was more. There was another game. And I immediately was like, do you have another copy? He's like, yeah, I have Yellow. So he gave me his copy of Yellow, and I had another friend who didn't want the game anymore, so I traded him. Get this, I traded him a Squirtle card for Pokemon Blue. You could get away with that stuff back then. Nowadays, if I met him on the street, he probably wouldn't care, but I'm sure he'd be like, give me a fucking cartridge back. He remembered, or if he actually cared. But yeah, you could do that. And it was fair trade. Didn't like the game? I like the card game better. Give me that. That's cool. That's what I love about Pokemon. So I played those games to death, and I'm going to say this right now. It's probably been the best experiences of my life. And Generation 3 is where people started to grow up and were like, nah, Pokemon's for kids, dude. Pokemon's... no. You can't do that anymore. The third generation came out, and my mom went out of her way and got my brother and I both Game Boy Advances, and we each got a copy of Ruby and Sapphire. And once again, I played it to death, but I slowly came out of it when I got bullied for playing Pokemon. To me, I let them hit me in the psyche, or whatever, and Pokemon wasn't cool anymore. You could still play Mario and it'd be fine, but Pokemon was for kids, even though we were like 12. It started with the cards, and then it started with the game, and it definitely, if anybody caught you watching the anime, you were outcasted. And there were a lot. I probably was the only kid who was outcasted for that because I drew in that similar style. I was very artistic growing up, and that's how I let out my frustrations, was by drawing, and it calmed me down and all that. And I drew Pokemon, and people were looking at me like, oh, both sides of the coin were like, Pokemon's for kids, but the others were like, you have amazing talent, don't stop. And I didn't. And the fourth generation came out, and I obviously was like, no, I can't get Pokemon anymore, because if I'm seen with Pokemon, people will despise me for the rest of my life. That didn't stop me. I got the DS with Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Diamond, and it's all thanks to my cousin, because he showed me that, and he's just like, dude, nobody messes with me about it, so why should anybody mess with you about it? So he's playing Pokemon, I get Pokemon, instantly back into the series. Next one came out was Black and White. I got those two, Black and White 2, I got them. I actually don't have any of my physical copies anymore. Some of them I lost in a move, and some of them I traded in for other games. And then X and Y came out. Played those. The only games that I have yet to play on the 3DS. This 3DS, which is freaking cool, by the way. Probably the coolest 3DS out there. The only game that I have yet to play are Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And I plan on playing those because Hoenn was one of the best. Not as good as Johto. So throughout history of me gaming, I've always come back to Pokemon. Yes, I put it down every once in a while, but I don't get bored with Pokemon like I do, say, playing Fallout 4. I can play Fallout 4 for 2 days and then be like, I'm done with this for a month. This is a franchise that also introduced me to one of my best friends in the world, Sidekick. When both he and I were in elementary school, we just kind of met up one day. I think one of the teachers put us together at recess, and we just talked. He talked about the N64. My cousin had an N64. I didn't have one. So I brought it up. Do you play video games? And he said, well, yeah, back home I played a lot of games. Do you have Pokemon? He said, well, I had, he played Pokemon Stadium. And immediately we both conversed about Pokemon. That was the moment when me and Sidekick would probably forever be the best of friends. We talked about Pokemon Stadium. I think he talked about Stadium too. We brought up Pokemon Snap, which is a damn fun game. If you ever get the chance, play the game. Pokemon Snap literally brought me and Sidekick together. And there's so many more memories that I can share with you guys. My friend who gave me the copy of his Yellow, we would sit there at recess and we'd play Pokemon. We'd battle each other via link cable. Can you imagine that now? Anybody who's younger than me playing Pokemon with a link cable. Like literally a USB, something similar, plugged into 2 devices. And that's how we played Pokemon. We battled, we traded, we got the Pokemon we needed, like Alakazam and Golem and Machamp. Got them. I ended up 100%ing Pokemon Red, or not Red, Blue. And then I ended up 100%ing Pokemon Crystal, thanks to him. So if you're watching this, thank you. And Pokemon was always there for me. If I wasn't playing a handheld game, I was playing games like Pokemon Coliseum and XD for the GameCube. These were the 2 games on my GameCube that I played the most, and they're probably the best Pokemon games on the GameCube, and we need more of these. Nintendo, do it. Make more console generation Pokemon games. That would be fantastic. And then, of course, there was the Pokemon movies, which I watched over and over. This is a VHS tape. It's back on, like, DVD and Blu-ray or something like that. This is a VHS tape. How many of you have seen a VHS tape who are younger than me? I'm sure a lot of you do, actually. Anybody younger than 10, who knows what a VHS tape is? I mean, come on. I watch that all the time. Same with the Pokemon, the first movie with Mewtwo, and I don't know where it's at, so it's not here. They just announced Pokemon Sun and Moon, which I'm really hoping is based on Amaterasu and the Moon God. I don't remember his name. I can never pronounce his name either, even if I really remember. I'm going to play Pokemon till I die. If they keep making games, I'm going to keep buying the games, and I'm going to keep enjoying them. Nintendo, Game Freak, Pokemon Company, I want to thank you for the past, we're not going to say 20 years, because I didn't even know Pokemon was a thing then. Let's say 2000. Thank you for the past 16 years of producing amazing quality games. And now, if you guys will excuse me, I'm going to pop this sucker open, and I'll play me some Pokemon Blue. So for those of you who like this video, then by all means like the video, and why not subscribe for more. If you like this type of video, let me know in the comment section, and I'd also like to hear your Pokemon memories. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to live strong and game on. Take care. What's up, everybody? Ace here, and I wanted to say thank you for sitting through my very first retrospective. It was a lot of fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well, and it was kind of last minute. But you know what? I wanted to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Pokemon as soon as possible, because Pokemon to me is one of the most defining moments in my gaming career, and I just love Pokemon so much, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And if you guys want, then please let me know in the comment section below. I already told you in the video, but for those of you who made it this far, let me know how Pokemon affected your life, and if Pokemon was in your life at all, whether it be at the card game, video game, or anime, whatever. I really cannot wait to hear what you guys say. As for other stuff that I do, if you guys enjoyed this retrospective, then please, by all means, click the link that is on the screen right now. It'll take you to my top 5 upcoming games of 2016. I worked really hard at it, and you can expect more things like that, as well as an upcoming review, which should be out sometime next month. And if you guys want to play a little game, you can go back to the channel update I did. If you look around, you'll actually be able to find a hint as to what the review is. Other than that, I really have to just say thank you all so much for watching. And if you like this stuff, then please, by all means, subscribe for more Ace the Gamer Dude stuffs to appears in the futures. And why not like this video and share it with your friends? It would really help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you all so much once again. And don't forget to live strong and game on, and I'll see you all next time.